What's going on, Colts family? It's your boy Jay Fuego Cheese, and I'm back with another live episode. I'm in the basement. It is a little cold down here, and don't change the channel. Nothing's going on. I do have my snuggie on. I don't care what y'all say. It's cold down here. Yo, another game, another loss. We're 0-2. And do we hit the panic button or not? I tell you what, something needs to change. Something needs to go on with this defense. Something needs to go on with this defensive coaching. I don't know what's going on. Okay. The Packers just ran all over us, and we knew they were going to do it, and we still couldn't stop it, man. Oh, man. Got a lot to talk about. Got a lot to talk about, man. It's nothing good. Not for the Colts, anyway. It's definitely all bad, man. Definitely all bad. Which I know how I like to do, man. I'm gonna talk a little facts. I'm gonna talk a little smack. I'm gonna give you my outside noise of this game, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, man. I told y'all in that little snap. Let's see if Malik Willis is gonna be the sensation. And I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't the sensation, but he was definitely good enough to get the job done. They only made him throw the ball 14 times. 14 times. And in them 14 times, he completed it 12 times. One was a hat top or a head top on one of our cornerbacks. Oh, and that was nasty. And one of them was a TD. And the other ones, he was moving the ball or he was moving the chains when he needed to. They only asked him to throw the ball 14 times. 14 times. And we couldn't even stop that. They ran the ball on us. I want to get this right. They ran the ball on us 53 times. 53. Felt like I was watching a high school game or something. Not that it was, that bad, but usually in high school, you just hand the ball off. 53 times for over 260 plus yards on us. Between this game and last game, these teams got over 500 yards on us. Whoever got these guys on fantasy is doing fantastic. Good night. What do you do with that? Like, hey, we're gonna run the ball, and we're gonna let y'all know we're running the ball. And we couldn't stop it. We couldn't stop it. And I don't know what was going on. I don't know if they had people in rotation going in and out. Seemed like I seen Grover Stewart in there sometimes. Seemed like I didn't. It seemed like I seen Buck in there sometimes, and then I didn't. And I know maybe he was on some type of a pitch count because I know his back was hurting. Whatever it was not working. Definitely not working during the first and second quarter. Oh no, it sure wasn't. It sure wasn't. Like, oh man. And when we got the ball, we couldn't even get into a rhythm. Like, oh man. You can see the inconsistencies with Richardson. I know that we're gonna have some ups and downs with him, but today was I just felt like it was all down. And I know somebody's gonna say, "Oh yeah, but he threw for 200 plus yards." Yeah, but he also threw for 3 interceptions. Every time we were thinking we were gonna get some type of momentum, it was killed, and they were all his fault. I don't want to hear about maybe no, they were all his fault, all of them. The first one threw it too high, went right into the cornerback's hand. The other one, Pittman was covered. It's like he just like, I'm gonna throw it to Pittman regardless. And the last one, yeah, it was a Hail Mary. Maybe that one doesn't count, but it counts for the records. You threw it, so uh, it was like it was too little, too late. I get it, the the score says 16. The 16-10. Score says 16-10. And but it this I know that's what the score says, but it felt like we were getting beat more than that because they just kept on just running the ball down our throat. Like, I felt like I was watching the Pittsburgh game and we did that to them. That's what I felt like last year. Like, I'm frustrated, man. I'm frustrated about this game. They didn't even have their star quarterback in. I'm not saying that it was supposed to be an automatic win. I'm not saying that. But I don't even think we sacked him. Like, Green Bay had their game plan and they stuck to it to a T. Kudos out to Green Bay, man. I kudos to Malik Willis for sticking to the game plan, doing what he needed to do, and showing up and showing out. Like what did we have? We had JT Money. Yeah, he did run for 103 yards, but too little, too late. And then it seemed like in the fourth quarter, like I don't know what was going on. I don't know if he got hurt. I don't know if he just needed a break, but it seemed like for a few series he was just not in there. And the play calling, what was that play calling when we was on right there by the goal line and we had to settle for the three? I was like, why? Why did he run the ball? Why was JT not in? What? Oh, I don't know, y'all. I'm not losing the faith. I'm definitely not. But it feels like the making of a long season. We got 15 more games to go, and I know we're a better team than this. But oh boy. And we got a little luck because they was about to close out the game. Josh Jacobs was about to score another touchdown, make it 17 to donut. 4-4 came in and slapped it out his hand. So we got some luck on that. Latu recovers the ball. We get the ball back, and there's an INT. So the only drive he really looked good on was that last drive. Well, the second to last drive when he marched us down the field. That was it for me. That was it. I don't know. Maybe they took away all the deep stuff. And maybe they was like, well, he's gonna have to beat us with his arms or by throwing the ball. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It's gonna be real tough, man. It's gonna be real tough, man. JT Money did look good, man. He did look good. He did. But maybe because we were behind. Maybe because they held the ball for so long. Like they held the ball for almost in the entire first quarter. Almost the entire first quarter, they held the ball. They ran the ball for 151 yards the first quarter. The first quarter? Are you shitting me? Oh man. DeForest Buckner is out. That injury looked a little crazy. I was like, oh my god. And I'm hearing Latu may be out with some type of hip injury. I didn't even know when that happened. I didn't even see it happen. Like, I guess next man up, get down and get tough, like I say. It's just this defense is this run defense is just crazy. So last year it was the secondary. Now this year it's starting to be the run defense. So now we got a bad run defense, and we still got a suspect secondary. If y'all don't think something needs to change, y'all crazy. If we can't stop the run and the secondary is still suspect and Blackman was out today. Cross was so exhausted from making all the tackles that first quarter. Oh my God. So suspect secondary. Now we can't stop the run. And we got a QB that's not as accurate as we need him to be. Yeah, he got some spectacular in him, but when we need him to be accurate on some things, he may not be there. So if we're gonna be playing from behind, maybe that takes JT money out of the picture somewhat. Somewhat. Now we got to rely on him, which is okay. But boy, that accuracy got to start hitting, and they got to start hitting now and fast before the season gets away from us. What we gonna do, Coach family? What we gonna do? What you think they gonna do? We got Chicago next week. Lost the first home game, lost the first away game. Like, and every momentum we had, or slight momentum we had in this game, other than the fourth quarter push, like I didn't even feel the energy. Like I was watching the game, and after that second INT, I said, "Oh, that's it." I was like, I don't know if he has the arm talent or the arm accuracy to make us come from behind. And even before that Hail Mary third pick, he threw it across the middle and almost got it intercepted again. And I'm not knocking him, but I'm knocking the choices and the decisions that he's making when he's throwing these balls. Not knocking his talent. I'm not knocking his physique. I'm not knocking the big time plays that he can make. But today he was off. And when you off, I'm gonna let you know you off. Simple as that. I get it. I ain't out there playing. I get it. So who am I? Nobody. But I'm gonna let you know how I feel, because that's what I do. Man, Coach man. Trying to my head is up, so I don't want you to think that it ain't. Just a little frustrated, just a little sad, a little I ain't mad at the world, but I'm just mad at this game, man. I really thought we was gonna be 1-1. I was excited, man. But once I saw them start running on us like that, I said, "Oh, here we go." I thought we would have learned from our mistakes last week. So, but what we gonna do? Like, and and why didn't we go to the run game earlier? Like, why didn't we? I'm just like, why didn't we? Like, why did Shane Steichen go away from the run game and then go back to it towards the third and fourth quarter? Because I mean, we were only down 10-0. So I mean, it wasn't like we was getting blown out. I mean, they were controlling the clock, yes, but so I get that in the sense of we gotta push the ball down the field. But when we gave it to JT, he was getting chunks. 15, 17, 20, 12. Some of that one he got smacked in the background. But that was an RPO. And y'all should have pulled that and went to the left. Because it was there. It was open. Coach family. Buckle up. Buckle up, Coach family. Because it's going to be a bumpy and rough season. Chicago next week, they got the rookies, but let's see if we can shake them up, man. Let's see if we can shake them up. Let's see who's gonna step up. Let's see if we get some new changes in the lineup. Let's see if we get a new scheme. Because what we started off with did not work. And what we did last week did not work to stop the run. So please, defensive coaches, defensive line coaches. Look, even the linebacker coaches, okay? Because 4-5 was looking, I was like, 4-5, I'm gonna need for you to you know what I'm saying? I'm like you was in the game, but I was like, oh man, why is he going right? Oh my God. Come on, we better than this. We better than this, y'all. We better than this. I know we better than this. I know we better than this. And if we not, stay tuned with the next draft pick. Cause it's gonna be long, man. Cause we didn't pick up nobody. I mean, we picked up Raekwon Davis and we picked up Flacco. Just that's where our money went. Right there. We didn't get nobody else. While other teams were getting superstar players and spending money on this player and spending money on that player. And I'm not in the office, so I'm not saying that maybe we didn't try, but we damn sure didn't try hard enough because we didn't get them. So we got who we got. We're gonna play with who we got, and we're gonna make the best of what we got with who we got. That's it. That's all we can do. Till next time, Coach family, you know I do this for the humble. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, man. It's Jose Fuego Cheese, and I'm out this bitch. Peace.